Hey guys, so this is my virtual frog dissection, and I am Yasin Samran. So for the frog dissection, I think it was one of the most exciting parts of the science year. So here is our frog before we cut it when we just got it. And then we started to make cuts. So we made one big cut down the middle, and then we made two cuts on the top and the bottom. But then Mr. Kirsty also told us to go around so that the flap is completely removed so that it's not in our way and we can reach everything much faster. So then it looked like this, but of course it'd be removed. And then the first, and I think it's the biggest thing, personally, I see it the first it's the first thing that I ever see. So then the liver is responsible to clean up the frog's blood, but it doesn't just do this, it also breaks down fat, and it breaks down the fat using a liquid called bile, but then even after breaking down fat and cleaning up the blood, it also stores up the starch, so it's one of the really important parts. The next thing we took out is the heart. And the heart really just circulates the blood of the frog, but it also delivers oxygen, and at the same time, it takes out carbon dioxide. The next thing we took out is the gallbladder, and the gallbladder is located right under the heart. And here's the gallbladder. The gallbladder stores the bile, and the bile then breaks down fat, and then the bile is produced in the liver. So as I said, the liver uses bile to break down stuff, and this is where the bile is stored. The next thing we took out is the stomach. And the stomach is really on the east side of, I guess you would say, the frog, because you find it more towards east than any other thing. And then the stomach of a frog is responsible to create special chemicals. These chemicals are strong as they break down food into a chyme. And it just breaks down food for the frog. The next thing we took out are their small intestines. So for the small intestines, the stomach of a frog is responsible to create special chemicals. These special chemicals are strong as they break down food into a chyme. So it kind of does the same thing as other body parts do, but it's one of the main sources where they break down food into a chyme. The next thing we took out are the fat bodies. And the fat bodies, as it says in the name, are really just bodies, like body parts inside the frog that store fat, so that when the frog is low on food or it's low on nutrients, it kind of relies on the fat bodies to keep itself healthy. Then we took out the spleen. And the spleen just recycles the red blood cells of the frog, and it's really tiny, so for me it was personally kind of hard to find. And then the large intestine. The large intestine receives all the waste from after all the foods are breaking down and then the nutrients are taken out of them. The rest of it kind of just comes back to the large intestine, and then that large intestine, the water is then removed from it. So the next are the lungs. And the lungs take in the oxygen and pass it to the blood. However, the lungs also take in carbon dioxide located in the blood. The carbon dioxide is then passed through to be exhaled. So basically, it kind of helps you breathe. Lungs are one of the most important body parts in your body because they help you breathe. And that's the same thing that it does for us as it does for the frog. And then the last thing that we took out are the kidneys because they were located so far down. And the kidney filters the blood of a frog. They also remove waste such as nitrogen and salts, and this is later released as urine. So I think the kidney, the easiest way for me to remember it is urine, because it goes through all this process and then the rest of the waste is just kind of released as urine. And that's the end of my virtual frog dissection. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.